Could 100 men defeat a gorilla? And what happens if you would just send one woman? Last night, I fell down one of those internet rabbit holes. And I ended up in a debate that's been circling online for years. Could 100 unarmed men defeat a silverback gorilla in a fight? At first, I thought, okay, that's ridiculous. But the more I read, the more people were actually trying to crunch the numbers. So I had to look it up. Let's start with the gorilla. A full-grown male silverback can weigh up to 180 kilos, has the bite force that can crush bone, and muscles packed with raw power. They're strong enough to rip small trees out of the ground. No claws, no weapons, just absolute brute force. They don't want to fight, but if they do, they end things quickly. Now, put that up against 100 average guys. Untrained, no weapons, just vibes and the vague hope that sheer numbers matter. Some say if the men worked in coordinated waves and accepted heavy casualties, they might eventually overwhelm the gorilla. Others argue that even 100 is not enough, that fear, confusion, and just the sight of the gorilla charging would scatter them before anything happened. And honestly, it's probably true. This is the kind of creature that doesn't play fair. You punch, it throws a log at your skull. But then the question shifted. What if instead of 100 men, we send 100 women? And then it shifted again. What if we only send one white woman? You know the meme. White women will see a wolf in the wild and try to name it Kevin, or pet a bear, or climb into a tiger's cage because he looked sad. Gorillas? Please. One white woman would befriend him within 15 minutes. She'd bring snacks. She'd name him something like Marvin. They would have a mutual trust pact by sunset. You would see them on TikTok a week later doing soft focus videos in a flower meadow while she reads poetry to him. Everyone in the comments would be like, Gorilla looks so peaceful, and Marvin's just there lying on his back getting a head massage. So yeah, 100 men versus a gorilla, chaos and violence. But one woman in yoga pants and a reusable water bottle, the gorilla's writing her own love letter in sign language. Got a weird question keeping you up? Drop it in the comments and maybe it will be featured in a future episode. Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep wondering. I'm Mari and this is Midnight Question.